In today's show, we are taking a look at the McFarlane the Penguin from the movie The Batman. So please stay tuned. And welcome back to the show. And I am pleased to do the review for this particular character that just came out. But before we do that, just a few shout outs here and there that I want to get out of the way for you before we begin with the Penguin. And the first one's going to be to Pedro, who's the official scout for my channel, who goes out, knows how, we've got hectic schedules, but he knows how busy I am, and he's able to find these characters even before I get them through the pre-orders that are coming out. So I definitely got to give a shout out to that, and I want to bring the figure in for a moment, definitely so you guys can take a look at him at a close up. But before we begin, another shout out to, and Lee, I'm sorry if I butchered the name of your channel. I'm going to put it in the link. But definitely I'm going to put a link to a video where he customized the Batman. Hey, wait a minute, sweetheart. That's my show right now, not the Batman. I get it, Penguin, but give me a second here just to... I know what you said in your video. It's very amateur. But I'm using this figure, which was the wrong body, so I can practice and try to get my customization. Want to give out also a shout out to Bones as well, who... gave me instructions and told me what I needed to do. What you're looking at is not paint. That's actually the E6000. But Lee, I know it's amateur hour for me. I couldn't get the wire below that, like you said. Try to get it in there. So I just E6000 the neck, which gave me that kind of collar like the actual figure. So I'll be cleaning this up a little bit, but definitely, guys, show some love to Lee and Bones. I'm going to leave a description. Go out there, subscribe to their channels. You're going to learn a lot from these guys. These guys not only do reviews, but they do customizations of their figures. Overall, nice guys if you reach out to them on the gram. All right, so I'm going to remove Penguin now. I'm going to remove the Batman out of the way because you'll deal with him now when the movie comes out. And if those of you that are watching this video, we are 6 days away from the actual movie. And to begin with, we'll get started with some housekeeping, getting some stuff out of the way, some of the boring stuff. Again, DC McFarlane would have liked the Batman logo here. We didn't get it this time, guys, but thank you for giving us another stand. I'll add this to my pile. What we get with the Penguin, we get a nice closed fist. So I'm assuming at one point he tries to take a punch at Batman. And a very nicely sculpted fist. And then the DC stupidity. Remember, this is not McFarlane, so don't start bitching at McFarlane. He's just got to do what his contract says. But the everlasting stupidity finger pointing guns, because the characters can't come with with guns. So we get this stupid nonsense because of DC's mandate. Again, not McFarlane's fault. And then last but not least, you guys know how much I love the toy photography versus the comic book or film, and that's what we're getting here with Penguin. And if we turn it around, we can see here Mr. Cobblepot's story. Take a moment there, guys. Take a look at it. All right, let's go ahead. Let me start off, guys. It's sad that I have to start every video with some kind of a message. My opinions are not yours. Your opinions are not mine. There's no reason we can't be civil with each other. And I keep saying that because of the 1966 Batmobile video where I got a lot of hate DMs and whatnot. I never liked this character. Neither did I like the Riddler. But I love Matt Reeves' take on it. I love something different. I really loved the Riddler in the TV show Gotham until they decided that they wanted to do that stupidity of the 1966 show. I don't like that show. I keep telling you guys that. I hate that show. But I love everything they did with Colin Farrell and this character. And the fact that I read that nobody realized who he was when he tried out the prosthetics over at a Starbucks says a lot. So we're going to take a look at it. Now, from the camera, I see that the lighting is blowing up and you don't get much of the details. But I'll try to cuff it so you guys can see the scarring and all that. Figure is very hefty. It's a very hefty piece of plastic. I think McFarlane is finally figured out from watching my videos. I can't really say if he is watching them or not, but there's a hope that he is, where I've mentioned that a lot of the figures are top heavy. And definitely I love the overall aesthetics and design of this character. Take a look at that. He's even got the detailing of somebody who's been at a desk or something and they're getting that hunchback here on their back from working in an office or whatever he's doing. I will tell you this this is a collectible figure. This will be on your shelf. You can't do a lot of pulls with him. So I'm going to tell you off the bat, my channel's not for collectors, it's for animators. For you animators out there, once I go into the articulation, I will tell you, this isn't a figure you're going to be articulating too much in your movies. This is just going to be somebody raising his hands and giving instructions if you plan to go that way. The molding on this, you cannot take the trench coat off. It's all one solid molding here. There isn't much of the waist, and we'll go into that. And the legs as well. We'll look at that as well. But look at the detailing. He's got that shiny look like he just came out of the rain with this jacket. And we know that it's raining a lot in Gotham, especially this Gotham that we're going to get from the movie. And again, guys, I really like everything they've done with this figure. I like the look that Matt Reeves gave the Penguin. You know, he doesn't look like the typical Penguin. And as far as the accessories, you notice we only get hands. Again, guys, I don't like the traditional Penguin, so a cane, which I am going to give him a cane from one of the Jokers, or some kind of an umbrella if you want to go the old school route. And the fact that Matt Reeves is taking this to a whole new level, a more darker and sinister look, is something that I like. I mean, look at the tie, look at everything that you've got going on here. This is just absolutely spectacular as far as the detailing goes. You know, I was messing around with it. The articulation is not there in a whole lot of ways, but as far as look, definitely does look like the movie. And we're going to get to some things here. Let's begin the articulation. As far as the head goes, he does go side to side. He does look down because he's got the hutch, you know, that bump in the back. And this is as much as you're going to get from there. We do get the side eyes that McFarlane says he's going to stop doing. For me, it's not going to be a bothersome. It's not going to bother me, you know, when I make movies. We get the articulation in the arms. It looks like it is on a butterfly joint. We're getting that much articulation. The elbows, we are getting some of this swivel on the actual elbow. I don't see it on the bicep, but we got a single jointed elbows. And guys, I'm gonna pull them off. I know you guys hate that, but I really didn't mess around too much with him. But I will tell you, when you get him out of the packaging, he's got that ratchet system that I like, but it is a little stiff, so you're gonna have to buy the RC oil that I told you to get to soften them up. But as you guys can see here in the camera, you got that ratchet system that I like. So this is as much as you're gonna get. You're not gonna get waist articulation. You're not gonna get the legs to go too far because of the jacket. Sadly, the knees were brought down here because of the whole baggy pants aesthetic. And guys, I'm not gonna mess too much around with it because it's on a ratchet system, and I did look at some other videos to understand what's going on here. The legs don't go much, but there is a swivel here. There is a toe articulation here in the two-tones, or the strap that goes here. And you guys know how much I love when McFarlane brings either the boot or the clothing over that, because it does help with the stability of the action figure. This action figure does stand very well. You don't need to stand. It's not top heavy. and adding a cane or an umbrella to it is definitely going to give overall. For you animators out there, the only thing you're going to get out of this guy is movement, so you're going to have to film him at close-up or from the waist up. You're not going to get a figure that's going to be running away from Batman, and if he is running away from Batman, you're going to have to film him from the waist up to get that. You're not going to be able to film the feet or articulate the feet on camera because there's not much in the way of the knee, the single jointed knees, which I'm not going to press too much on it, and the rotation. But overall, love the look, love the aesthetics. We're going to take a look at the hands. I'm going to remove one of the hands, and let me see where this goes so I'm understanding what's happening here. So I'm going to take this one off first. Okay, I got to pull them off camera. Sorry, you guys hate that. Okay, you guys heard that it popped off. We're going to put the stupid finger guns. And there you go. Okay. Now, McFarlane included this fist that would go over here, but that hand is almost closed out. He should have just left it like that and gave us another fist for this hand, which is fine. I'm not going to take it off. It's just a struggle and a mission, but you guys know what it looks like. Well, let me take it off for you guys, just so I don't get it in the comments later on. Oh, you didn't do that. Oh, you didn't do this. But I got to take him off camera to do this. So I'm going to put the fist on him. Now, this fist is a lot smaller than the other hands, so you do see the connecting, or maybe I didn't connect it all the way. I just want to make sure without it breaking. Let's take a look and see here. Sorry guys, I'll bring it back to the camera. So this is as far as I'm gonna get that fist to go. So again, this is what we're getting from McFarlane, and it's not McFarlane's fault. They do swivel, they do change around. You got the elbows, and again, they're super tight. So gotta pull them off camera, and I know that I should articulate it more before I do the video, so I'm not having to struggle, but the struggle is real and I'm trying to keep it live on the camera. So again guys, tell me if this is something you're gonna get, if this is a figure. I don't have any complaints because I get what this figure is. It's a boss. He's not gonna be doing much, and if he is, the encounter is gonna be just like the car chase scene that we've already seen a million times. That's, I think, the scope of the action. I think it's men who are going to deal with the Batman or his thugs. But overall, love this look. I hate the traditional penguin look. I hate the wah, 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 and the whole Tim Burton penguin riding on a fake little Batmobile in a trailer. I hated all that. I think it's just dumb. This is just amazing. This looks great. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Show some love to Bones and Son of Mabolia. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong again. Lee, sorry about that. Like I said, I'll leave a description. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Get that notification so when I post. And like I said, most important, please go ahead and subscribe. Help out the channel. And like I always tell you guys, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on the Instagram. Love a conversation. Love to engage what you like and what you don't like. You know, tell me what you think about this figure, the detailings. It's just beautifully sculpted, and I can tell you that I'm very pleased with it. Do I think that it was going to be, as soon as I saw the picture of it, that it was going to be something that you can animate? No, but I think that we all can understand what he's here for and definitely what they're using him for. So again, guys, give me your thoughts, give me your comments. I don't have anything else to say about the figure, so with that, this is Red, and I am out. And guys, don't forget to tune in on March 4th to Chino1moreni channel for the Batman stop motion animation.